So it is 2021, it's January, and I have moved house into a new place. And whilst I've not been doing videos on the channel for a long time, particularly fitness themed videos, I thought it would be not within style and keeping to make a video of the new home gym and the garage that I'm going to make. So I'm going to give you a quick tour around it, because over the next few months I'm going to turn this into a garage that replaces the garage that I had at my old house, if you watched any of those videos. So let me quickly show you around and then we'll get started. I have cleared quite a few things out of the garage, but this is going to go. I've got my motorbike here, which if you've seen my other videos you'll know that I have. And then I've not decided exactly how I'm going to do it, but I'm going to paint the floor, I'm going to paint the walls in a dark colour, and I'm going to do this back wall in orange. But all the things like this, which came down from my other gym, and these dip bars, they need to go up on the walls. And then really it's just about planning out the layout, getting some new racking for the dumbbells, which I'm going to get, and getting started so that I've got a functional gym that I can use and enjoy. Let's go. So if you're wondering what was happening there, we got skip to get rid of some of the stuff that the other owners left. So I'm moving everything into the skip now to clear some space, because I mean, look at that now. Look at how much space that's just created. Massive. Right, we're back in the garage, day 2. Cleared a few bits and pieces out yesterday, but as usual with these things, everything eventually catches up to you and time runs away. So today I'm going to just continue on clearing the garage out, really. A couple of nice little splinters from yesterday, which is all good. So the key thing really here is I do want to get rid of that desk, but if you look here at the skip, it's full. Probably fit some more stuff in, I reckon. So I might get rid of that, but ultimately just need to take everything down and start from scratch, and then plan the layout so that I know where everything's going, because even these cupboards here I think are going to have to come down. So let's get going. Next up, shift all this into this box and up here out of the way. New skip in place, and it's a school night tonight, but I didn't get a chance to remove all the final shelves and all the stuff, so now we're going to clear a few of these last bits and pieces and just try and tidy everything up, because ultimately what we've got to do is clear all the surrounding areas so that we can get in, decide on the specification, and then paint. So wrap that up now, which turned out to be a little bit of a sesh, I'm not going to lie. This back unit is gone, and the shelves are gone, and I've even moved these shelves. Contemplating just keeping this one and painting it black. But the problem that I've got is, if you come with me, so all these wooden slots here have got all the piping on, which gives me enough space, I think, there to paint and obviously mount the pull-up stand. But then, like, I'm thinking, we just got to jig around a bit until I get it how I want it. Like, all this stuff here, like, if I'm being honest, like, just looks messy. I don't even know if that's in use. Do I want it? Whatever. So we'll crack on step by step, and we'll get there eventually. Okay, so I flicked to the GoPro because I'm playing music through my other phone, and just figured it's probably better and more versatile. So I'm in the garage now. All the stuff is out here. Okay, piled it all out. There's actually so much stuff when you think about it. And what I'm going to do now, I'm going to fill up some hot water and I'm going to start to scrub all the walls, get them nice clean and prepped for cleaning and painting maybe next weekend, the weekend after. Let's go. That probably concludes today. So we've kind of cleaned that wall down. Look, you're not going to get them amazing because they're just so stained and dirty, and it's a garage. Just this wall to do now, but the Galaxy Note 10 died, but I'm on my S8 now, which is still a pretty good camera anyway. This here I've decided to take down. I've just decided to can and scrap and get rid of all this. A good look at the garage now. It's bare, everything has been taken back, ready for just a bit of cleaning and then a little bit of paint. Stuff back into the garage, unload it again tomorrow, and then start fresh, ready for painting. Right, so we're back on the GoPro. One of the problems I've got now is they moved all the mats in. So they moved all the mats in here on like a little pump truck, a little like pump trolley, and like it's obviously really heavy, so I can't move it, but I need to get it all out to clear the floor. So the garage is pretty much cleared out now with all this stuff here. Just need to move that, which I thought would be entertaining to watch. So let's go. Fucking hell. How heavy can that be? Oh, it's this much bloody way.
I can't lift that.
No, I'll just do the most. I just need a little bit of support.
Why don't we unwrap it?
What? Oh, it'll take ages. Unwrapping it, packing it in. So you go on this side, I'm just going to stand it up.
Oh, we're flipping it. Oh, I'm going to get a splint. You've not got your glove. What are we doing? Under the wall?
Yeah, but don't do it. You need to bend your legs properly. It's heavy. It's probably about 100 kilograms.
Okay.
But it's
well, what about it's going to crack that bar, isn't it?
No, because we'll stand it up and then I'll stop it from falling.
Alright.
Ready?
3, 2, 1.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Bend from your legs. 3, 2, 1. There you go. Oh no, stand back. Stand back. Theo.
Yeah,
Sorry, mate. Right, push it up.
This isn't going to work. It's slipped off. Slipped off the pallet. So, I'll hold it. You try and
Can
figure
you hold that?
Yeah.
You got it?
Yeah.
It's not. No. Too flexible.
You're not going to be able to stack them.
No. Put it down then.
What's your hands?
You got it? Stand back. I've got it.
So, that worked that well.
Stand back.
Stand back?
Yeah.
Oh, stand back. That worked out well. Just take it off and take it.
Yeah. I just have to take it.
What's your toe?
It's actually that. That's...
That didn't go to plan, Buster.
Well, as you can see, that didn't go to plan. So you have to unload them one by one. This is a problem. It's taking me about half an hour to clear the garage, so I want to get as much physically done as possible now. So come back after a bit of lunch, and Kim's had to nip out. The first coat, as you can see here, is done, but obviously there's all these like white patches where it's been really hard to get into the little nooks and crannies, but actually the corners and things like that was a pain. And if you look here, I stupidly wasn't thinking, and I painted that back wall in black. It's not actually going to be black, it's going to be orange. So that was a bit of a FC UK up, but I'm going to carry on now, finishing that second coat. Then we're going to paint this black, this black, this black, and oh yeah, and the floor here black, because the mats are only going to go to about here. Let's go, time lapse, times 7,000. Right, it's a lovely day today. Hopefully I'm going to get everything boxed off today because it's taking ages, and the thing that takes a long time is like clearing all the stuff out and then putting it back in. Well, that's not takes the longest time, but it takes like an hour, but it's just a pain. So for the last time, hopefully, I'm going to shuffle all this stuff out and then start to paint the back wall orange. You can see yesterday I actually painted over it in a white, this thing that I messed up on. So that looks okay now, and hopefully the orange will take to it quite well. Let's go. So that's going to be a wrap for today. Wall's looking orangey, but I can't do anything else now until the paint's dried, because I actually wanted to do the ceiling today, but obviously that doesn't make sense while that paint's still drying. So I've got like a grey for the ceiling, because obviously that just looks awful. But yeah, it's looking the way I want it. These are going. These are pain, but these are going. But yeah, we're getting there now. Okay, it's official, we are back, and in what I'm hoping is going to be the final day of the garage, and it's going to go in this pattern. Orange paint, back wall, get it done. Paint all the edges of the ceiling, and then use the grey paint to paint the whole ceiling. Then I need to screw all the fixtures and fittings in, lay the floor, and we are finished. Let's go. Oh, and of course, before that, one more time, I've got to shift everything out of the garage. Ceiling's taped up, time to paint around the edges, and then brush time. Let's go. Okay, overly optimistic again, but great progress nevertheless. Come with me. Take you over to the natural light where it's a little bit better. This is still looking a bit patchy, but looking better. So I need to go over another coat of that, but I'll let it dry for today. Okay, here we go. Still got a bit of masking tape on. Ceiling painted in the goose down now. Had a few little splashes and stuff here and there, and then I decided at the end to just paint this, which has basically destroyed all the paint because it's got rust and everything in it. So here we go, starting to get there now, and we are back again. Had a few drinks last night, not gonna lie. The wall is looking better, but it is still looking a different colour. Try a third coat today, maybe go for a fourth, and then probably give up. Clear the garage out. Looks like we'll probably get the floor laid today, but try and get fixtures and fittings onto the walls to start mounting stuff and optimize use of space, as well as creating the rack to put the dumbbells on. So let's go. I know it doesn't look like it now, but I think that last coat of paint will do the trick. Let's see in a few hours when it dries. Right, I think the painting is done. Oh, thank God, that was an absolute sesh. Let's have a look. So, painted this the same colour as the ceiling, which is now done. Painted this, but was careful not to cover these. I kind of like the way that they like feature like that, and painted in the little parts inside those, which turned out to be a little bit fiddly. Getting inside those, and then wall there, and it's looking, you can see it, but I think one more coat and we're good, and that's not fully dry, so I think we're getting there. Now I've got to save some paint because this is being removed. Obviously this is going as well, and these are being moved, so I need some orange for the back, and actually this is a bit of an issue because I've got no more of this colour paint up there, but we'll see. Quick pan then. Now it's time to start drilling. First things first, always need a good mirror. Boom! Right, time to put the pull-up bar up, which is the one that's the biggest pain. So I've got some bolts, anchor bolts, which should do the trick really. Let's see how we get on. As you can see, we've got the pull-up stand up there, which is great. Obviously we've got the mirror now. It's starting to take shape. Yeah, there we go. So here's a little hack. If you want to buy anything of considerable standard from to put your weights on the wall, costs a lot of money. Like basically 4 of these that I've bought, which are lac shelves from IKEA, cost 40 quid, and at the back of it it's got this here. I'm not actually interested in the shelf, I'm interested in this. Now it says it holds 15 kilograms, but I have had these in my old garage for 5 years, holding 45 kilograms, if not more. So you just mount them to the wall, and then you just put your weights on there, and as long as you've got enough supports and holes in, you actually need 2 in the middle, 2 at the ends. These actually hold them up. So I've now got a full set of weights that can go on the wall and support all the spare weights and save space. Slowly starting to make some progress now. Just weighing up where to put the next couple of weights. Maybe here, seems like good space. So yeah, I like for these smaller ones, the ones that fit on this bar really, but yeah. So it is a little bit later than usual, it's night time out, but I'm set on finishing this garage, or as close as possible, tonight, so let's go, crack on. So finally put the last 2 wall weights up. This one isn't even mine actually, to be honest, it's mates. So they need to get a new one, I'll buy it off him. But it was really, this bit here was like a hard brick. It's 9:25 on a Sunday, so I had to like shut the garage because I didn't want to wake the neighbours. Not ideal to be drilling at this time, but like I said, I wanted to get it all done, so we're very, very close. Now looking at that, I've got those mounted on there. This will go there. Pull-ups, so just need to establish where I'm going to put my dip bar, which could be on this back wall here, or could be here. We'll see. Okay, so I'm just going to lay the floor, like temporarily. So the battery died on us yesterday. I've kind of half got the floor laid, half not. Because what you can see is, see here, this is how you, because they say they move, this is how they instruct that you fit them. Half, full, full, half. And then repeat, but this side goes full, 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 and start at half. So these are like overlaid at the minute. So I need to get all those down. Okay, it's now 11:45. And I think I've pretty much done it. I am seshed out. Clearly did not have the right implements or tools to cut this floor. But I'm on it now. Do you want to take a peek? We'll have to wait until tomorrow. See you later. Okay guys, welcome back to the gym build, and you can see most of the stuff is getting done. I didn't give you a quick time lapse of the floor, but it is now down, and part of that is because I did it all very piecemeal, like ad hoc here and there. But for now, what we're looking to do is, I've actually changed my mind, and what I think I'm going to do is get for here like a pull-up station for weights. I've got all the accessories here that need putting on the wall. That needs spraying because it was cheaper to spray that than it was to buy a new one. These need going up on the wall. Don't think I'm going to keep the green one because it just doesn't go with anything. I need to build a bit of a like shelving unit there. Put the mirror up somewhere, I don't know where, but it's starting to come together. And I also missed a bit because I didn't think, obviously the flooring isn't going all the way to the end, so I just need to paint that as well. But it's raining as well, which doesn't help, so let's get going. Right, next job was to spray this, which is done. You don't want this all looking black and then having white stuff around, and that's the whiteboard. Again, had like a wood effect. So it's just easier to spray them than anything else. In a while, and it's been a little bit sporadic. You can see some new things up on the gym floor, but like I've been picking stuff up in the evenings because it's just taken a monumental amount of time. I have, however, done the majority of it, and I'll show you around in a minute. There's a couple of bits I'm going to finish off today, and then I think that wraps straight in with this bit that I didn't really plan, that obviously it wasn't coming to the end. And there's some little gaps, like nuances like this. Don't know whether I will or I won't, but in there, just painting that black. So yeah, let's get that stuff started. That last little bit, just time to leave that to dry now, which take a good few hours, and then put everything back. And guess what? They'll never know. For another day, and next time you see me on the camera, after we've put this floor back, it will be full gym tour time. So put the floor back, then cut to the gym edit.